Hey fam, we back. This is your sis Kathy Vet here with another Country Wayne skit. Now we're gonna move on to our sis Ernestine and our boy Trey, which, you know, we wish that she well, I don't know. Anybody want her to stay with Trey? I'm not gonna assume anything. You haven't told me. Um, but I, for one, want her to leave him and James alone. Now, last we know, she's not going to Paris with Jay. She told him. Jay was very disappointed. So now I believe she's probably more than likely he's going to use that ticket and transfer it over to Nadia. And Ernestine's going to have an issue with that. Watch. But you should have went. Then she had a conversation with Bree, and it looks like Bree is going to try to persuade her to get James out. And I don't think so. She needs to just leave that alone. That's her man. Bring her out. No, no. He got into that mess. No. With what money? Trey ain't got it. They still looking for that money from Mama AJ. She don't have no money to be bailing him out. And she got a house to take care of. She got a child. She don't have a job. So he got to take that into consideration. You know he gonna be pissed. She hasn't been answering none of his calls. How much is Trey gonna be rooting for their connection or helping him to connect and call her when he wants her? So this says that Ernestine gonna tell Trey she doesn't want to bail James out. He's very devoted to James. I like to know how this go. I haven't seen this yet, so I'm watching it for the first time. But I'm very curious. I hate that she didn't go to Paris with Jay. I wanted her, Jay, and Ava to have a nice time, but she didn't. Now it looks like she's gonna go to Jamaica with the girls. I don't know what much of a storyline that's gonna be than the one if she had went to Paris, but we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. She's so devoted to Trey. I don't know. And she love that hammock. I love her hair curly.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Oh man, catching some sun rays. Catching
Yeah,
some sun.
look good.
What?
Yeah, you look like you vibrant today.
Oh, I got a little energy. How are you?
I'm good. How you
Good to
doing?
see you. Bree stopped by earlier today, so I actually put some clothes on and
Mm-hmm.
did some makeup.
It's good. You got to see one of your good friends today. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
she's been out of town filming that movie, so she's finally back, and she came by and she bought me a gift. She's really pretty frame with me and my mom in it, and just gonna love on me and check on me.
Yeah, you need that right now.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Sitting here reading Aunt Trisha's book she gave me. Amazing testimonies. True stories of trials to triumph, near death experiences, supernatural healings, miracles, and much more.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy reading this right now.
Yeah,
It's very spiritually awakening.
I feel like that's what you need most right now, especially in the time when you're dealing with what you're dealing with. You
Yeah,
need that.
yeah.
Yeah.
When Bree was over earlier, she asked about James,
Mm.
and she said that we got to bail him out of jail. We got to bail him out. And I know that you already said that, and I just don't have the money for that. And I know you don't have the money for that, but maybe it wouldn't hurt if we went into a bail's bonds just to see what if there's bail, what the bail is.
See, that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You finally listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I feel like
I know, but you also said you didn't have the money for it, and I don't have the money for it, but we also don't know what the money is or if there's money. So let's just if there's bail, so let's just go and see. She said that she has some cousins who own a bail's bondsman or someone in her family. She knows. I don't know. She knows a bail's bond somewhere, and we could just pull up. But I'm also like,
the thing is with me, like I don't know how comfortable I am with going to go to buy him out just because I'm mad close to the situation. I don't know if they looking for
I don't want
me.
to know
I don't know.
anything. I don't want to know anything. Okay, and I also don't want to be down there because I'm a former PO, and a lot of people know me.
Yeah, but you ain't been a PO in so long. Like, ain't nobody finna be looking for you. Like,
I don't know. Bree thinks that her and I should just drive up there. Or do you want to come with us and just maybe stay in the car, or I don't know, just to see if there's a bail, what the bail is. Like I was thinking about having calling some of my old, POs just to look it up for me, but then I don't even want them involved in
Yeah.
with my name coming up. So
Nah, I wanna go. I wanna see what it's looking like up there. I can't leave my dog out.
yeah, you're right. You're right. So I guess we can just uh, take a stroll.
Let's take that stroll. Let's
But I
go.
kind of like. I know this may sound crazy, but a part of me is almost like I don't even want to bail him out. Maybe this is a sign for a new leaf, just for me to change everything. With my mom not being here anymore, just not being involved with anything that's just gonna bring the wrong attention, and maybe for you too. This is maybe for you to get out of whatever. I don't know.
I can't. Just because, like I told you, there's nothing else that's gonna bring me the type of money that this is
I don't
bringing.
want to know anything, but I do know that life is short and this is all temporary, and maybe this.
But Ernestine got to say, I don't want to know anything because you do know something. And if the feds were looking for you, I mean, you going out there to try to bail and all this, they may have something on you. You don't know that. I don't know how they're gonna turn the storyline. I don't know what she's gonna do. As far as it don't seem like she's going, and it was gonna lead to nothing with Jay and Paris. She decided not to go. Maybe the storyline's gonna continue with her involvement with Trey and James, with the feds still looking after her, and it gets crazy. She still got friends that work in the. If they know why she lost her job because of dealing with one of her clients, then the feds may have went and questioned them, and they may just be helping her to help the feds more with their case with James, if you know what I mean. So she has to be careful of the moves she makes, knowing you was involved with this man and he was coming back and forth and hiding stuff on the property. If the feds was checking for him, they may have been following him into your mother's house and know you involved. And then Trey want to get, I mean, I knew it. I told you if it's something with Trey, Trey is not going to pick. This is the one thing he is not going to pick Ernestine over James. I don't care how much he like her. So that's why she shouldn't be picking him over Jay.
Is a sign that you need to start something fresh. So I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to bail anybody out of jail right now. Whatever you did to get in there, maybe you deserve it.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. Don't think like that. Don't
Hmm.
think like that. Everybody deserves a second chance.
Um, they do. And if he can turn over a new leaf and come out here and do better, but not just come out here to do the same thing, because even, you may try God's patience thin. I know he gets sick of us, even though he gives us grace and mercy, but you keep playing with him. Eventually, he has to teach you a lesson. He has to teach us a lesson. We've all been there. Um, you got to do better. And James, deep down, is a good man. I see how he is with family, how he's always been taking care of Melissa and his family, even when he wasn't with them. He's a good man. It's a lot of times it's circumstances, especially with our brothers, that's out there. Not so much that they can have better alternatives for them, and we know the system is totally against them, against us, and now beating us down like back Jim Crow era. Like even before that, it's like they want to take us back there. So it's crazy. It's crazy, and we don't want to see none of our brothers suffering in that belly of the beast. I don't. But just come out here and do better, brothers. Because don't give them more of an excuse to do bad by us or treat us a certain way because we doing that to ourselves and our communities. So come out here and do better. Yes, there's a lot. I don't care how much more money you making now. It's your character, and you and Trey are good men. Deep down inside, you're not about what you're doing right now. There's always reasons behind stuff. And a lot of that I think was Jay's mother, the streets, people you around, how you feeling that leads our brothers out there like that. A lot of times just wanting to be a part of family and something bigger themselves because they home life is trash. We know this in our communities. So I don't want to see that brother stay in there. I think, Ernestine, he's done a lot for Ernestine. But I also know she needs her finances for him. With all that Trey's been doing all this time, y'all should have a fun out there in them streets. Y'all should have had a fun for stuff like this, like jail and bail and all that. You've been in these streets spending, taking care of family. James should have had money set aside just for this, for court, to deal with this. So why don't you be smart with that kind of fun, or have a like madam on all the Queen's men and have a attorney on standby for when you these crimes are gonna come upon you, because you know the life you live, they was gonna come, or there may be moments where you need bail or somebody to represent you for court. Y'all should have had money for that. So be smart if you want to live that life. Invest very well for times like this where you just did all that in vain, and stop the foolishness, period. Let it just be a lesson. But that's what I'm mad for. Trey should have had money put aside for this. Now y'all worrying because the money that was in Mama AJ, but then you shouldn't have put the money in that woman's house. Period. You think you slick. Should have did it somewhere else away from Ernestine if you care so much about her. That's not your place. So that's a lesson learned. All right, put in the comments what y'all thought about that. So yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. You think they're gonna bail him out or not? Gonna come up with the money? Will Trey still go after that money of hers that Jay left? A lot of questions. Okay, tell me what you think. Until next time, peace.